Okay. Nikhil, go on mute. Okay. So the syllabus will be your introduction to SQL, like for the SQL. Overall syllabus, if you want, like I'll show you. 1 second. So overall syllabus is like including data warehouse concept, SQL, Informatica tool with all transformation logic, ALM tool, basic Unix command, basic manual testing concept, agile methodology, project explanation, minimum two. Okay, important ETL interview question and answer. Resume building assistance. Okay, job assistance. So this is the major agenda for our syllabus, ETL testing syllabus. In that data warehouse concept, we'll have all these topics. In last class also, we have discussed in a demo class, but like it was very fast. So I'm just explaining, I'm showing again. So many people requested for the syllabus. So, okay. So this is the data warehouse concept syllabus, full 20 topics. Then you'll have SQL base from basic to the complex level introduction to SQL, Oracle SQL, working with DDL command, data retrieval techniques, okay, working with DML command, transaction query language, data control language, general functions, case conversion function, character function, date function. These are all your SQL syllabus, okay. String number conversion function, analytical function, rank and dense rank, data aggregate functions, integrity constant, table join, set operator, and pseudo column subqueries. What is views? How to create backup table, case statement, important interview questions and answers. So this is the complete syllabus for SQL, and SQL is very important. 70% of your interview depends on your SQL only. Okay, so that is what. Informatica tool full syllabus will be introduction to Informatica ETL tool, what is Informatica. Everything will be explained. ETL testing related all topics will be explained in Informatica tool by running the workflows, your how to create test case, how to write the query, what we are going to do as a ETL tester, how we are going to validate source and target tables. All these things will be explained here. Okay, in this Informatica tool, it will be explained. So manual testing topics will be software development life cycle. What is requirement traceability matrix? Software testing life cycle, sanity. All this manual testing concept will be explained. Like manual testing syllabus is very huge, but ETL testing we don't need very depth knowledge of manual testing. Whatever the topics we need, I'll explain that only in the ETL testing concept. Okay. And then agile methodology, what is a Scrum Master, product owner, initial incremental load, the project explanation, all these things will be done in this one. If time permits, then we'll show Python few topics. Otherwise, we'll consider ETL testing only. Python is easy, you can read it through W3 school. But if time permits, then only we'll do it. Otherwise, we'll not do it. Okay. So that is the syllabus for the things and overview of full SQL syllabus.
Sir, in interview, the question asked from Python or not?
No, they will not ask Python questions. ETL testing, only ETL testing related question they will ask.
And 70% is SQL question only.
SQL question only. 60% your SQL question only.
Deciding factor is only SQL.
Deciding factor is SQL only.
Okay, thank you.
Other topics also there.
What
Sorry?
about the 40 to 70 or 60% is the SQL? So what about the other 40 or 30%? Is a manual testing or what kind of questions?
Inclusive of all, like data warehouse concept, your manual testing, your agile technologies, few question will be from ALM. Like that, it will be combined of that. Okay. Your project architecture, your roles and
It will not
responsibilities.
include any automation questions.
Automation question they will not ask you. because it's not for automation, correct? It's ETL testing only. So ETL testing related things only they will ask you. If they want to ask, they will just ask you that, do you have any knowledge of automation? In that case, you can say that I have basic knowledge of automation, or if you have, you can say. If you don't have, you don't say. So that is the situation. And moreover, Python also, just to impress the interviewer with your profile, with your resume, will mention as a basic knowledge of Python. That's all. Okay. So that they will see that, okay, extra skills also a student is having. That's all only we need.
Only ETL based
Hi.
we have the jobs in the market.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, see, previously people were getting 4, 5 calls every day, but now they are getting the calls like 1 or 2 calls every week. They are getting who uploaded the resume, and calls. See, now because of this recession and all, they are saying, but past 5 years, 6 years, we are hearing that this year recession is there, that year recession is there, next year recession is going to come. So all these things, but we have 50 lakhs employees in all over India for IT. 50 lakhs. It's not one or two number. Any of the project, like any company will have opening and all. How many days they will hold? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Once it will start hiring, it will be like a flood. I remember in 2010 situation, people were saying that the recession is from past 6 months or 8 months. When they started hiring, like everyone got job. Full batch was getting job. Anyone with the back like year back, or anyone like with percentage of 50%, they were hiring like anything after the recession, because when the market will be up, they'll need many more people to fill the gap. So just learn it whenever you don't know, like when the market will be up. From past 6 months, it is slow only. From past 6 months, it's a slow. From January only, you can say that. Okay. But it will be not like for long time. It's been already 6 months, 8 months over, and it will be whenever it will start, it will be like a flood.
Hi, Jane.
Yeah,
I have Nigam this side. I
yeah,
have a
Nigam.
one question.
Mm,
If I will get a lot of knowledge for
mm,
ETL, right,
mm,
ETL
mm,
testing, and as well as SQL, but
mm,
I did not work till now for ETL
mm,
tool. So how
mm.
can we select it from interviewer side? Could you please
No, I did not get
suggest me?
come again. Repeat again. Sorry, can you
I'm saying, yeah, yes, I'm saying I did not work any tool for ETL testing.
mm.
I'm working in another tool. So how can be selected in market?
See, what is happening? Consider that 10 openings are there in ETL testing. Okay. So 7 or 8 jobs will be open for the Informatica tool only. Okay. And another 2, 3 jobs, it will be like talent or data stage, or any other application. Okay.
So,
But Informatica will be the common application for the everyone. Like you will have 70 per 80% jobs openings for the ETL testing will be, they will consider as an Informatica tool only. Okay. So Informatica tool and Oracle SQL database is a standard skills. Based on
yes,
that,
yes,
whatever
correct.
work they will take, maybe they will take you on manual work only, or they will take some other tool only they will assign. But Informatica tool is a standard one, and they will agree with the Informatica tool in the market.
Okay,
Mm,
okay. Thanks.
yeah.
Because I'm working in Oracle, I'm also using a database, right? But
Mm,
I am not working in ETL testing. So I was giving one of the interview for
mm,
HCL. I
mm,
mentioned in my CV, right? So he or she asked me, which tool are you using for ETL
mm.
testing?
Ah,
So
that's all. It will
right.
be added advantage for you.
Yes, correct. Thanks.
Mm. Informatica is quite so many things are there in Informatica tool. So that's why they are making it a standard skills for the job openings. Okay. So
Yes.
let's. Okay. Any other question, guys?
Yeah, total the duration, how much time it will take? And this is
Six,
the fixed time or we have some different time also?
no, 6 weeks it will take, and we'll have morning session only. Morning 8 to 9:30, not 8:30, 8 to 9:30 the class will be. So that like after 9:30 you can start for the if someone is working in the office and all, they can work for the nine after 9:30. Okay. So
And
8
it's
to 9:30.
daily batches or we what?
Weekend only, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, 3 days. And how much
3 days.
time it will take to complete
6
duration?
weeks. 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Okay.
So count it from the next Friday only, because
Okay.
I see many people have not joined from the group. So I know like definitely they will come and they will say that I missed the concept and all. So that is what I'm going little slow. So from coming Friday, the real batch will start, and it will be like full. From that time, you can consider 6 weeks, and it will be over in a 6 weeks, and will not stop from the Friday. Continuous class will be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 1.5 hour. Sometimes in a Sunday we may take 2 hours class, but 1.5 you can consider. Okay. 2 hours, I am only getting tired. I cannot speak continuously 2 hours. So that is what, otherwise like previous, 6 months back, I started for the 2 hours, but somehow like people were like getting sleep, or like I was also getting tired by speaking continuously for 2 hours. So that is the thing.
And we
Okay.
will get the recordings of every sections if
Every
someone.
session's recording you will get. I'll be uploading into the drive. Let me show you the drive. Hope everyone got the few recording session of the this SQL. So like batch 14 is there. So from batch 11 only I started recording. In between like batch 12 and 13, I did not record it. But from 14 to onwards, each batch I'm recording. Okay, so if you'll see 14 batch like this, it will be. Overall the recordings will be like this. Like if you'll go for the man where that or SQL part will be like this, class docs, interview related, all questions will be there. Oracle SQL recording, you will have 13 sessions, 12 to 13 sessions will be there. Okay. Oracle installation, all full preparation is there. Full documents will be uploaded and all. Like if you will need Informatica classes, the Informatica recordings are there.
Mhm.
If you'll go for the
Got it.
project
Thank you.
wise, yeah,
So the two projects you said.
yeah, two project one.
So that's a complete project or some like from the ऊपर का हो जाता है कि बस ऐसा हो गया और complete depth knowledge of that project. It will consider as a live project which we are using for the industry and we will get the knowledge.
It will be like what work I have done in the previous project, no? That
Okay.
one I'll explain with the architecture, and then I'll show you the how exactly we are going to do in a real-time scenario also.
Okay.
The way I'll explain, you will get full confidence in an interview. Mainly thing we have to explain in interview, correct? So
Mm-hmm.
for that, we need like a proper explanation, and like what you have to tell in interview yourself and your roles and responsibility, what you have to tell for the project. Everything I'm going to explain in that. Any other question, guys? Nikhil, how much you prepared?
I have prepared all seven, sir. But
All
today,
seven?
today I am going to revise all the seven videos.
All the seven. Okay, cool. So Nikhil, he got all videos from like 7 days back only. So he just preparing a faster pace. So that's what I given him full recording. Okay. So let's discuss more.
Hi, sir. Can you suggest any website for SQL to prepare thoroughly?
Sorry, come again, Suran.
Can you suggest any website so that we will be more handy with SQL?
See, more handy for the SQL in the sense like I will restrict in that case for the SQL because whatever the basic knowledge you will need, just refer my class recording and then see whatever the documents are required. I'll only share you full and I prepared by referring the multiple website and which will be useful for your ETL testing project. That's what like. I have prepared in that with such a way that you will get complete knowledge on that. Later on, once you will have basic knowledge of it and you will be able to execute the query for the same thing in a database, then I'll ask you to refer the complex queries. Okay, complex queries from the website only, like from the Google only. You can prepare a complex query that but the basic the theory part as well as the basic query you have to learn it from the here only.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, thank you.
because if you learn so many things here and there, it will be time of waste and it will be not such related things for the ETL testing.
Okay, okay, thank you.
So, where is this document saved on shared path or somewhere?
It's in Google Drive.
Google Drive. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So I told
Fine.
you know like after each
Yes,
class we'll be sharing with the recording. Like see the 15 batch approximately 10 12
correct.
classes over. So for that I have just uploaded.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes
Mm.
sense. Right.
Okay. Any other question, guys? Okay. So syllabus what we have discussed for the Oracle is this one only for the SQL introduction to SQL, data retrieval techniques. Okay, and your DDL command, your DML command. Okay. So these are all related to SQL. And if you don't know the like a basic of SQL, don't worry. I'll teach from the scratch, and I'll help you to install the software also. Built-in function, data aggregation function, okay, integrity constraint, okay, and then table joins. These are very important for the interview perspective. Okay. And then your set operator and pseudo column. So these are the pseudo column. Okay, and these are the set operator. You may studied in school time the set operator and all, so it will be very important. Okay, subqueries, TCL command like you commit and roll back. Okay, and then some important like how to create views, like operator stored procedure, the basic one. So all these things will be done for the SQL. So approximately 11 or 12 classes will run for the SQL one. Just a second. Sorry, guys, my son came and he was not allowing me to take the class. Okay, so first of all, first chapter will be Introduction to SQL. These are the topics. I'm just giving you little bit overview. Anyway, from Friday onwards, will start properly. Okay, because many people have told they will be joining, but they have not joined, and maybe the coming Friday onwards they will join. Okay. So, what are the topics I'm going to cover for the introduction to SQL? Introduction to SQL database, understanding DBMS versus RDBMS, sub-language of SQL. Okay. Installation of Oracle SQL software. For that, I have made a video as well as the document how to install the Oracle software in your laptop. Okay, if you have Windows 64-bit, generally like commonly we will have a Windows 64-bit only operating system in your laptop. So that I made a video and the document. You can follow that same thing. I'll be sharing in the group again. Data types in Oracle. Okay. Operators in Oracle. So all these things will be not interview perspective. It will be not useful, but as a part of SQL, we'll go for the basic one only from the starting, and then you will have full introduction to this one. So introduction to SQL database, understanding DBMS and RDBMS. They will not ask you any question from this. Okay. So first of all, what we will learn, what is exactly our SQL database? Okay. SQL database, like the full form of SQL is a structured query language. Okay, structured query language. SQL is the language of database. Using SQL, we can store data, manipulate data, and retrieve data in a database. So, SQL is a language of database. So, database in the sense what? Let me show you the database. So, this is the SQL developer software where you will be firing your SQL queries. So whatever the queries you are going to write, you are going to fire. Consider that you have this is the schema. This is the overall full database is there. This Oracle SQL developer, if you'll see here, and I have connected to the. There are different schemas are there. Admin, core, HR, infra. All these things are called schema. So I connected HR schema. In HR schema, we will have inbuilt table. Okay, inbuilt table in the sense like if you will say that select a star from employees employees. So it will be like the employees related details will be stored in this table. So the data will be stored in a table format. This whatever the query you're writing, this will be called as table. Okay, this is called as table. In table you will have this is the attribute. This is the column. This is called as column. The vertical one, and then the horizontal one will be called as rows. So total how many rows here? We have in this table, employees table, we have 107 record, 107 rows in this table. Okay. And these are all individual one, it is called as data. So it is called as data. If I'll take one employee ID in 100, so this employee ID 100, all details are stored here, like 100 employee, what is the employee ID? 100 is the employee ID. First name is Stephen, King is King. Okay, phone number, hire date, job ID, salary, all these things are all details of the employee is stored in this table, row by row. So full this row will give the explanation of the full details of ST1 employees. Okay, ST1 employee. So this is for the Nina and this is for the Nina coacher. Full details like what is the salary, what is the employee ID, which department ID she is working in, hire date, what is the hire date, all these things details will be stored in this format. So this is called as table. This is called as data belongs to this table. Okay, data belongs to this table. Not only 107 record. In real-time project, when you will be working, you will have millions of record, 10 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 2 crore, 20 million, 30 million, like that data will be available in one table. Okay. So you will get the big tables, big small table also you will get. So there will be hundred of tables such like this. Okay, hundred of tables will be like this, and it will be organized such a way that the data will be interrelated in many of the table. So that is what we are going to learn Oracle SQL how to manage data using SQL queries. how we are going to join multiple tables, how we are going to fetch data from multiple tables. Those are the things we are going to learn in a ETL testing. Okay, we are going to learn in ETL testing. ETL testing in Oracle section. So this is the introduction of your Oracle SQL. We'll see from the next class. We'll be seeing the many things in the next class. From the next class, you will have will start writing our queries. Okay, basic queries, and then how to create table, how to insert data, how to delete data, how to update data, how to update columns and all. Everything we'll see one by one. As of now, I'm just giving the overview who are seeing first time SQL database. For them, you just consider that this is the SQL database, and majorly you'll be working on this only. Majorly you'll be working on this only. Okay. So this is what we have. SQL is a language of database. Using SQL, we can store data, manipulate data, retrieve data in database. So what is the meaning of store data? So whatever the data is you are seeing here, employees related data, these are the data are stored in a employees table. These are the data are stored in a employees table. These are the data are stored in a employees table. Manipulate data means if you want to add new data, if you want to update this Nina name to different name, or if you want to update new phone number, all these things you can manipulate data through your SQL queries. Retrieve data. So when we write it like select a star from a table name, you retrieve the data. So this is the beauty of your SQL database. Okay. So one more thing, if whatever the database you will be using, some people they'll be knowing Microsoft SQL, some people they'll be knowing SQL, Oracle SQL, some people will be knowing that Teradata, some people will be knowing Postgres. Many database are there, many database examples are there. Many database SQL database are there. Example of that. The working wise, all database will be same. Only the minor syntax will be different. Minor syntax will change. Apart from that, major syntax or like all these things, almost 90% syntax will be same for the different database. Few things it will be like change. Only the like basic syntax somewhere, somewhere if you are writing as select, so somewhere only the SEL will be there. So in Teradata, if you'll see, well, if you learn this select SEL also, it will work. Okay. So if you want to find the structure of the full table, we are writing in Oracle DSC employees, DSC employees, but somewhere it will be like in Teradata when you will show, it will be say that's table name. Okay, so table name only it will work here. So this is the this is what minor syntax changes will be there. It will be not a major things. It will be minor only. So coming back to the history of the your SQL. So in 1970. Dr. Edgar F. Code. Dr. Edgar F. Code. He was working for IBM company. He was working for IBM company. He only discovered this relational database concept. Okay, why can't we store our data in a relational base, relation wise, in a database format, so that we can join one or two tables, three tables. He gave the concept of that, and he known as the father of relational database. Okay, he known as the father of relational database. If you'll see a history of SQL in Google, so you will come to know that there are so many points. In 1970, Dr. Edgar Abcode, he gave the concept of relational database. Later on, the same thing is bought by the Oracle company. Oracle company, same thing after later on 1990s. and then he modified, and after that, this Oracle software becomes so popular. Oracle software becomes so popular after buying from the Oracle database. But IBM also having their own database. Okay, their own database. Like you can say that Netija is there, Teradata is there, database data stage is there. So IBM is having also their own database. So many companies they came up with the new database, and still people still different company they are developing it. Okay, it depends on the project by project which database they are using for their convenient thing. So some common relational database management system that uses SQL are MySQL, MS SQL Server. MS SQL means Microsoft SQL Server. MS Access, Microsoft Access, Oracle Sybase, Informix, Postgres SQL. Okay, so these are the some of the type. Okay, some of the type of database. There are so many others also, SAP HANA, Netija, Teradata, or so many things are there into our list. Okay, so that is what we have, guys. Who is not talking more news? Peddi. Okay, so this is what we have, Oracle database introduction. Coming back to the understanding of DBMS versus RDBMS. So, our DBMS is a database management system. Database management system in the sense like initially they came with the concept of DBMS. They were storing data in a file system. Later on, after Dr. Edgar Apwood, what he concept gave. Later on, it become the relational database management system. If you will see this database management system and relational database management system, only the extra word is added, relational only. Relational, this is the common in both the things. So this is saying that how we are going to store data in a file format. It's like you can say that first of all DBMS came, and then it came into the relational database management system. DBMS, we are going to store data in a file system, but in RDBMS, we are going to store data in a database system. Okay, so this is the database. In this format, we are going to store in as a part of RDBMS. Okay. Now, so what is DBMS? DBMS, database management system, is software used to identify, manage, and create a database that provides administrated access to the data. So it will be stored in a database file only. It will be stored in a file system only. But relational database management system is more advanced versions of DBMS. So RDBMS is more advanced versions of DBMS system that allows access to data in a more efficient way. Okay, more efficient way you can access, like if you see here, only one line of query you have written and you got full employee detail. In this here also, here only you will be able to update the table details or the column details or the value. You can change it. If you want to delete a few columns, you can delete it. If you want to get data from two tables, if you want to join from the two tables, that also you can do it through the in joins, using joins in a database, RDBMS. Okay, but DBMS, that is not possible. You cannot combine two files, and you cannot get data from two files. Okay, so some of the common differences there. Some of the common differences there for the RDBMS and DBMS. Okay, so some of the common differences there. So RDBMS is saying that data stored is in table format. In RDBMS, your data will be stored in a table format, whereas in a DBMS, data stored is in file format. Data in the form of table or linked together. Okay, you can join multiple tables in a RDBMS, like one table we saw, and I'll show you when we'll discuss joins query. We'll see that how to join 4 tables, 5 tables, 10 tables. I'll show you there using different join condition. We'll be joining multiple tables. Okay, so those things. But in DBMS, you will have no connection in the for the multiple files. You cannot connect to multiple files, and you cannot retrieve data from one file. like that. Normalization is not achievable. There is that data is normalized. So we'll discuss normalization in when we'll discuss data warehouse concept. As of now, you hold on, okay? Support distributed data database, no support for the distributed data. So this is not required. Data is stored in a large amount in DBMS. Data will be stored in a large amount in the sense millions of billions of data you will be able to store in a database, okay, in a RDBMS. But uh, in DBMS, if you will store 1 million of record, you will only not able to find the last record. It will take so much of time to it will take so much of energy, so much of time to maintain those data in DBMS. Okay, here redundancy of data is reduced with the help of key and indexes in RDBMS. So in RDBMS, if your duplicate data will be stored, okay, consider that what is the meaning of duplicate data. So if you'll see this employee ID, 100, 101, 102, 103, so all are unique record only, okay? All are unique record only. If you'll observe 107 record, you will not able to find any duplicate record, any things are not repeating here, like 100 employee ID if you'll consider it is not repeating once it is written here. So it's the all unique record only. There is no duplicate record. Okay, but if you'll see here, department ID, we have multiple department ID. Okay, so this one, if 90 is one time, again it's coming, again it's coming. So these are all called as duplicate record. So in the RDBMS, we can delete duplicate record. We can get the only the unique record. Whatever the primary key columns are there, there only you will get the unique record or the without duplicate data. You can delete the duplicate record firing after firing the query, but in the file it will be like difficult to remove the duplicate. Data redundancy is common, like you will get many more duplicate data, and sometimes it will be a problem to fetch particular duplicate data. Okay, in database in RDBMS, you can fire the query and you can delete the duplicate record. But here, it's the finding duplicate record and then deleting duplicate record is a little bit complicated process. You will be able to delete it, but the thing is that it is complicated process. If you'll have considered that 10 million of record, 10 million of record or 1 crore of record, then it will be quite complex removing duplicate. Okay. RDBMS support multiple user, where a DBMS support a single user only. Okay. It features multiple layers of security while handling data. So your data will be secured. Whoever will have the password to connect with this schema, those people only will be able to connect. Okay. Those people only will be able to connect. But in RDBMS, security will be little low. If you share with others using share path and all, the other people also will be able to access it. The software and the hardware requirement are higher. In this database, you will need software as well as hardware will be more. It will require more. If you see the installation process, we need a JDK software. Okay, we need JDK software. We need a Express Edition software. Apart from that, if you'll see inside, if you'll go in any of the file, it will be multiple files will be there. So RDBMS needs more software and more hardware. DBMS need low requirement of hardware and software. Okay. The example of RDBMS, you can say that SQL Server, Oracle SQL, Postgres, MS SQL. Okay, all these things, your Netija, Teradata, so many RDBMS systems are there. Each company, big company, they derive their own database. Okay, DBMS is XML, Microsoft Access. These are the DBMS examples are there. Any question, guys? Any question from this? Am I?
Yes, Jen. I have one question. As you said
Hmm.
earlier, you cannot remove duplicate data
No,
from database, right? It is very complicated. Yes.
I said you can delete the duplicate data from
Mhm.
the database and you can fire the query it will be like 1 line or 2 line of query to fire the
Right.
query, and you will be able to delete the duplicate. Okay, duplicate record. If you have 1 billion of record also, you can find easily the duplicate record and you can delete the duplicate record. But in DBMS, if you have 10 million of record, then it will be little bit difficult to find the duplicate record and eliminate the each and every duplicate record. That told.
Mhm. That is fine.
Yeah.
But my question is, yeah, whatever data created in Oracle, right? So
Mhm.
that data will be showing in DBMS or RDBMS. Is it correct?
Mm. RDBMS, yeah.
Right.
Mm.
RDBMS. Then, uh, if I want to delete data in Oracle,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So is it possible that data would be automatically removed in RDBMS if I will
Why
delete in
automatically
Oracle?
mean? See, automatically nothing will happen any of the software, correct? Until unless you will not
Right.
fire this query, you will not get the table details, correct? So you have to
Correct.
write your query, and
Yes.
you have to like
Check.
if this table give the permission to delete the data, then only you will be able to delete. And when you will be working as a developer and when you will be working as a tester, you will have
Mhm.
different environment will be there. Okay, you will
Right.
have different environment, like dev environment will be there, the testing environment will be there. Okay, so you as a tester, you will have testing
Correct.
environment access will be there. And believe me, as a testers, you will have only the select a statement access only. You will not have delete
Other.
like
Right.
DML and DDL command access will be not there because it's not needed for the testers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so but developers will have, okay, developers will have, and then they can modify data according to the use of the
Correct.
requirement. So that those things we'll discuss when we'll discuss in a DDL and DML command. Those concepts will be discussed there. So as of now, I'm just showing it. Don't go in a depth. Okay. So this
That's
is what
fine.
we
Fine.
have.
Fine. No issue. No
Any
issue.
other question, guys? Okay.
Sir, here RDBMS allows multiple users, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So if I am connecting with the same data and you
Mm,
are also connecting with the same data,
mm,
okay. If I am fetching same data and you are
mm,
also fetching same data,
mm.
so is this
No
data is
contradiction.
available for both?
Yeah, yeah. No contradiction. How you are accessing Amazon website? Like at a time, 1 lakh of 1 lakh of people will be accessing Amazon website, correct? So they will give permission, they will give the bandwidth like that. So in the same thing in a database also, consider that this is the company schema, okay, company
Mhm.
schema, and we have 100 users in a scheme, this company. 100 people can fire the same query at a time because bandwidth will be given like this. How your Amazon Web, Flipkart will have the major bandwidth, like millions of customers will be able to access at a time. Correct. So same thing, it will be like they will give 1,000 of people they can access same type of schema and they can fire the same query. Okay, it
But
will be not.
if I wanted to delete any column, so if
You will
you
not have
don't want to
access to
delete
delete.
any column,
Hmm.
so how the
You will not
data
have.
will be from main source will be deleted, or data from fetching to me is deleted?
So when you will be deleting the data. Okay,
Mhm.
so that time
Mhm.
when we'll discuss DML and DTL command, no, that time I'll show you full explanation. Don't go in a depth of database now. It's the
Okay.
initial stage. Okay, you will
Yeah.
if I'll explain also, it will not be 100%. When we'll discuss delete command and update command, there will show you a real time scenarios. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. So any other question, guys? Okay, so what we will do, if you don't have any question, we'll make it over this class here only, And then Friday we'll start the real-time classes, and it will not stop any of the day. I'll not take any leave, and it will be continuous classes for 1.5 hours. Today I scheduled for 1 hour only because it's the first class, and many people you will have like you will have some other activity and all these things. So let's connect on the Friday, and let's start with the ETL testing. Don't go negative, just be positive, and we'll work together. Let me show you the setup what I have made it. Okay, so if you'll see here, the complete setup, what I made it, like if you'll see, it's not HP now. ALM is acquired by different companies. So let me correct it. So it's a ALM and then Informatica. Informatica full explanations will be there. You will have all this file uploaded to the drive. Okay, interview related things will be there, manual testing and project related. We have many more project, bank, Dell, H&M, insurance. So many projects are there. But which one will be the best? That only I'll explain. Okay, the resume preparation. I'll help you with the prepare your resume also, all these things. Okay, so I uploaded into the drive also resume. So if you'll see this one for the like this is the completed full completed batch where all these things are uploaded. Okay, so you don't have to worry for anything, because I'm going to take care of everything, like whatever the things are required for the ETL testing. I'm going to handle everything. Okay, software installation, your software installation, Mr. Bisal will also help you. Bisal, are you there in a call?
Available.
Okay, so Bisal, many of you people interacted with Bisal, and Bisal will help you to install the software. The SQL part is we are going to study more, because 70% of your interview depends on SQL. We'll see deeply into the SQL. 60% of class will go in SQL only, because it's very important. The test case, how we are going to create test case and all. Everything we are going to study in this ETL testing. Okay, so test summary report, test strategy report, test cases, unit command, manual testing, data warehouse concept, project explanation, ALM, Informatica tool, manual testing. All these things will be in a organized manner. Okay, the document will be shared, as well as your recording will be shared for the class. Manual testing, if we talk, the document will be shared, and then recording will be shared to from the class. If you discuss about the SQL, class document will be there, interview related document will be there, installation related video and document will be there. All recording of the class will be shared. Okay, for your practice purpose only. And believe me, I will work together with you to get you a job. Okay, to get you a job, we'll work together and we'll make sure that you will get a job. Okay, so this is what we have from the your ETL testing preparation. And don't worry if it's like hiring is less. So within a 1 month or 2 months, my calculation says it will be like how many days they will not hire. From past 8 months, the ETL testing hiring is little less, or like any other hiring is very less. So, but it will go up one day. Okay, one day in 1 month, or hope so. When your class will be over in another 1.5 months, the market will be up. So they cannot hold openings for more time, because 50 lakhs employees are there in India for the IT. 50 lakhs employees, 200 billions of dollars, 300 billions of dollars they are generating through the IT. Okay, so they cannot hold for more days. Okay, so you don't have to worry. Within a month, 1 month, you will get a good news. And moreover, like previously, you people were getting 4 5 call every week when the market was up. Now they are getting 1 or 2 calls. You need only 1 or 2 good interview, you will be able to get selected. Openings are there only, but 50% less. So you prepare such a way that you will get job in a first attempt of interview. Okay. So and I got a feedback from the many of the students who are attending interview, who attended and who got job. They are saying that 100% of questions will be asked from this syllabus only, whatever I have prepared here. And I have 11 years of experience in ETL testing, and I have attended more than 150 of interviews. Based on that only, I have prepared this full document, how the question will be asked. I did not left around one question also. You will like 100% of questions will be asked from here only. So what you have to do, you have to make 100% of preparation on these topics only, 100% of preparation. Okay. And later on, if you want, once you'll prepare this one, and I'll take the mock interviews, and I'll say that you are good to go for the interview. Then if you want, you can learn anything extra. Okay, anything extra, you can Google it out more and all, top on this knowledge. Okay, but base should be this one, always 100% perfect. So you have to keep in mind that you have to make yourself 100% perfect for this skills. Whatever is you are seeing folder here, everything should be perfect in this one. Okay, one lady, she attended last week interview. Okay, so she cleared first round, she cleared second round. Third round, they asked her Unix command. Third round, they asked her Unix command, and she prepared in 18 days only. Our class is 45 days, but I gave access for the full recording. She prepared in 18 days only, but she left this topic. She left in this topic, and believe me, she is really good. She learned very fast, and she was giving 8 to 10 hours every day. She learned in 18 days only, full syllabus, but she did not see this one. Okay. Then in third round of final round of interview, they asked Unix command. She was not able to tell, and then she did not get the offer letter. Otherwise, she is very good. Okay, she prepared very nicely. Like I'm hoping for another 1 week or 2 weeks she will get the job. Okay, so this is what we have. I'll help you to prepare your resume. I'll help you to update your Naukri profile. Personally, I'll take all user ID and password, and I'll help you. I'll see your Naukri profile. If anything will be missing there, I'll add that one, and I'll make sure that you are uploading your profile properly so that you will get multiple calls. Many people they are calling me, sir. I'm not getting single call also. What is the problem? Can you help me into the this thing? So I am just telling directly, you have to check your resume, you have to check your Naukri profile, how you are updating it. And if you'll come through the course only, if you will be joining the course only, then I'll be able to help. I don't have time. Approximately 80 90 people will be joining in a two batch. I'm running morning and evening batch, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In like your 15th batch, approximately 48 student is there. So out of that, approximately 10 are from the old batch, and 38 are from the real like paid one. The like 15 batch is having approximately 38 people join. So if I'll take it like new people who will be not joining course and all, from where they have prepared and all this, then I cannot invest time on them. So I'll tell that if you'll come through the proper channel, I'll able to help. Otherwise, I'll not able to help. So this is the complete scenario we follow here. And this is the motivation thing. Consider this is not the dialogue. I'm just saying dialogue. You take it as a motivation only. And how much energy I have to invest for you to motivate you, I'll be doing it. I'll not let your negative thought come in inside you. I'll make sure that you will get the positive thought. Okay, all the time. And we need only the job. We need IT job. So I'm going to provide you the IT job. 100% everyone will get the IT job. Just give me your best 100% of effort, one and a half month. That's all. I will help you to get a job. Okay. So this is what we have. Next Friday we'll connect, and next Friday we'll discuss from the starting, and it will be regular class from the Friday. No matters who join or no matters how many people join and all. A minimum 25-30 people will be there in a one batch, and I'll take care of everyone. Me and Bisal both will take care. Your document part will be taken care, so you don't have to worry. After the classes, after the finishing of the course, after the mock interview, when you will be ready for the interview, your document support and all, each and every things to place you in a company, each and every things will be taken care on this platform. So you don't have to worry. All everything, all setting is done. All are set from my side. Only thing is that just give me your 100% effort for 1.5 months. You will have your IT job in your hand. Okay. So this is what we have. Take it as a positive note and join from the Friday, and we'll work together to get your job. Okay, guys. So enough for today. We'll connect on the Friday. Hope everyone is having the recording session. Just go through that recording session and let me know if you any questions will be there. We'll help you. If you have any question, let me know. We'll discuss more. Ranu, Srinivas.
Yeah. So do you share this all full course now, or you will share the by classes?
Sorry.
If you will share this full ETL testing course now in the drive, or you will
Class
share.
by class will be shared.
Okay,
It,
bye.
dep- it depends on the person to person also. If you have prepared SQL, then I'll give you the next recording. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yes.
let me show you. If you consider that if you are prepared, consider that this is the SQL. You have completed full things. I'll take the mock interview and I'll satisfied that your preparation is good. Now you can go ahead for the remaining topics. Then I'll give you the database concept recording session. Then I'll give you the Informatica this thing. Okay. If you want to go in a faster phase, if you want to go through the class mode only, then you can go. We'll be uploading like the class by class how the progress will be done. No? We'll be uploading the recording into the folder, and we'll be sharing you every day, like every day in the same once will be shared, and then when I'll be uploading, you will get the notification that new recording is uploaded, document is updated, all these things, session by session. So, but if you want to go for the faster phase, that also you can do it.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Bye everyone. Okay. If any question, any other question, let me know. Otherwise, we'll stop the class. Today is Sunday. People will be hurry to go somewhere. Okay, guys. Let me know if any
Yes,
question.
thank you, sir.
Yeah, you can ping me and you can ask your doubt. Bye everyone.
Yes, sir.
I'll
Thank you.
upload the
Bye, sir.
recording.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.